Ladies and gentlemen, when you understand the power of your imagination, you realize that it holds the key to shaping the reality you experience. The thoughts, images, and feelings you consistently focus on have the ability to manifest into tangible outcomes in your life. This is not just wishful thinking, it's about recognizing that your imagination is a powerful tool. When you focus your mind on your desires, envisioning them clearly and feeling the emotions associated with them as though they are already yours, you begin to attract those very experiences into your life. Whether it's love, success, or peace, the more vividly you can imagine your ideal reality, the more you align yourself with the energy needed to bring it into being. When you begin to assume that your desires are already fulfilled, your perception of yourself and the world around you shifts dramatically. By walking through life with the belief that your goals are already achieved, you allow yourself to experience those desires in the present moment, without waiting for external validation or conditions to change. This assumption becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your actions, behaviors, and energy begin to match the reality you've assumed to be true, and as a result, the world around you begins to reflect that assumption. In relationships, for example, assuming that you are loved, cherished, and valued naturally draws those who mirror these qualities. By embodying the belief that you are already in the relationship you desire, you begin to attract the love and attention you seek. The foundation of all relationships, both with others and with yourself, begins with self-love. If you do not recognize your own worth, it becomes difficult for others to see it. Confidence and self-assurance are not only attractive, but they create an aura of independence and strength that naturally draws people in. When you love yourself fully and are comfortable in your own skin, you are not relying on anyone else for validation or approval. This kind of self-sufficiency is incredibly appealing because it speaks to emotional maturity and a deep understanding of one's own value. A person who radiates self-love is not needy or desperate for attention, but rather attracts others through their magnetic presence and inner peace. Living as if your desires are already fulfilled is a powerful way to align yourself with the life you want to live. Instead of waiting for things to happen, you create the experience internally first. By embodying the feelings of success, love, or happiness, you send out an energy that attracts those things to you. It's not about pretending or faking it until you make it, but truly living in the state of already having your desires fulfilled. When you live from this place, you make decisions, take actions, and interact with others from a position of abundance rather than lack. This energy is contagious and draws the right opportunities, people, and circumstances into your life effortlessly. The thoughts and inner dialogues you have with yourself play a huge role in shaping your external reality. Your inner conversations are the mental blueprint for your interactions with the world. If you are constantly doubting yourself, criticizing your actions, or speaking negatively about your worth, you create a reality that reflects those beliefs. On the other hand, when you engage in positive, affirming self-talk, you are reinforcing your worth, your capabilities, and your ability to achieve your goals. The words you speak to yourself in private are just as important, if not more, than the words you speak aloud. By nurturing yourself with kind, loving, and empowering inner conversations, you send out a powerful message to the universe that you are deserving of love, success, and happiness. This energy is then mirrored in the way others treat you. When you truly believe in your ability to manifest your desires and have faith that the universe is working in your favor, a deep sense of peace and trust settles within you. This unwavering faith becomes a magnet for the very things you desire, because it signals to the world that you are not desperate or uncertain about your desires, but confident in the process of creation. Faith is not just about belief, it's about trusting that the universe will align the right circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring your desires to fruition. This kind of trust creates a sense of calm and assurance that others are naturally drawn to. A person who is at peace with the flow of life and has faith in their own power is incredibly attractive because they are not driven by fear or doubt. Instead, they exude confidence and trust in themselves and the world around them. The more you practice these principles and align yourself with them, the more you will see the results in your life. By understanding the power of your thoughts, imagination, and inner beliefs, you unlock the potential to create the life and relationships you desire. The key is to recognize that everything you need is already within you, and by shifting your mindset and energy, you can attract the experiences, love, and success you have always dreamed of. It's not about seeking external validation or waiting for the perfect circumstances. It's about knowing that you already possess the power to shape your reality and attract the people and situations that will support your growth and happiness. When you begin to truly understand the concept of assuming the feeling of your desires being fulfilled, your life starts to change in profound ways. It's not about waiting for things to happen. It's about embodying the belief that your goals are already achieved. When you live in the assumption that your desires are already realized, you align your entire being with that reality. This assumption influences every action you take, the thoughts you think, and the energy you project into the world. Instead of waiting for external circumstances to prove to you that you are worthy, successful, or loved, you start acting, thinking, and feeling as though you already are those things. This internal shift is incredibly powerful. It eliminates the need for validation from others or external conditions to feel fulfilled. You begin to approach each situation, whether it's a new relationship or career opportunity, with the understanding that you are already deserving of what you want. This shift in mindset causes a ripple effect, drawing the things you desire into your life without force or effort. People around you will respond to this confidence and certainty, and you will naturally attract experiences and people who reflect the same energy. Living in the assumption of your fulfilled desires also helps you eliminate doubt and fear, two powerful emotions that often prevent us from manifesting what we truly want. When you act as though your desires are already realized, you strengthen your belief in them and become less susceptible to the external influences that might cause you to second-guess your abilities. This belief is not a form of denial. It's an active recognition that your desires are already yours, and you are simply aligning with the inevitable outcome. At the core of this concept is the understanding that your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality. The way you see yourself, the world, and your circumstances deeply impacts the experiences you attract. If you believe that you are unworthy of love, success, or happiness, your reality will reflect that belief. Conversely, if you believe that these things are already yours, you begin to attract them into your life. This is not a matter of wishful thinking, but a fundamental law of the universe. By assuming the feeling of fulfillment and success, you are essentially telling the universe that you already have what you desire, and the universe responds accordingly. When you embrace the power of assumption, you also begin to understand that you have the ability to create your own narrative. Instead of allowing the past to define your future, you choose to live in the assumption that you are capable of creating a new story, one that is filled with the love, success, and joy that you deserve. The past no longer holds power over you because you are living in the present moment, fully immersed in the belief that the best version of your life is already unfolding. In relationships, this law is especially powerful. If you assume that you are loved and cherished, you will naturally begin to attract people who treat you with that same level of care and respect. The energy you put out into the world is received and mirrored by others. If you assume that you deserve to be treated well, your actions and behavior will reflect that belief, and others will treat you accordingly. You won't feel the need to chase after love or seek validation from others, because you already assume that you are worthy of it. This assumption builds a strong foundation for healthy, fulfilling relationships that are based on mutual respect and admiration. When it comes to career or personal success, the same principle applies. By assuming that you are capable and deserving of success, you open yourself up to opportunities that align with your belief. You won't feel held back by self-doubt or fear of failure because you are already acting as if success is inevitable. This mindset drives you to take action with confidence, and the world responds by presenting you with the opportunities you need to move forward. By living in the assumption of success, you are aligning with the energy that attracts abundance and achievement into your life. This process requires consistency. It's not a one-time effort, but rather a way of living and being. The more you assume that your desires are already fulfilled, the more you will begin to see evidence of this in your life. Every time you choose to live in this belief, you strengthen your connection to it, and the world around you begins to reflect that same energy. Over time, you will start to see how your reality aligns more and more with the assumptions you hold about yourself and the world. Living in the assumption of fulfillment also helps to overcome challenges and setbacks. When you are constantly assuming that the best outcome is already yours, setbacks become opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. You are not deterred by temporary challenges because you know that they are simply part of the process. Your belief in the eventual outcome keeps you moving forward, regardless of any temporary difficulties that arise. In essence, the power of assumption is about embracing the belief that your desires are already in motion and acting as if they are already yours. It requires a shift in mindset and a deep belief in your own worth and potential. By consistently living in this belief, you align your thoughts, actions, and energy with the reality you wish to create. It is through this constant alignment that your desires begin to manifest in ways that may surprise and delight you. The key is to trust in the process, stay aligned with your assumptions, and watch as the world around you responds to the energy you project. When you truly grasp the importance of self-love and confidence, you begin to realize how much these qualities shape every area of your life. Self-love is not simply about thinking positively about yourself, it's about accepting yourself fully, embracing all your strengths and flaws, and recognizing your intrinsic worth. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. If you do not love yourself first, it becomes difficult for others to see your value. Confidence flows from this deep-seated love and respect for yourself. When you understand and accept your own worth, you stop seeking validation from others because you are already rooted in the belief that you are enough just as you are. Self-love starts with understanding that you are deserving of happiness, success, and love simply by being yourself. It is about acknowledging that you are worthy of the best that life has to offer without needing to prove anything to anyone. This type of love is unconditional and does not depend on external factors, such as achievements or approval from others. It's a powerful shift in mindset that allows you to show up authentically in every situation. When you operate from a place of self-love, you are no longer motivated by fear or the need to seek approval. You make choices based on what is best for you, not what you think others expect from you. True confidence comes from knowing who you are and what you are capable of. It's not about being perfect or flawless, it's about owning your unique qualities and abilities and standing strong in them. Confidence is born from self-acceptance. When you stop criticizing yourself and instead celebrate who you are, confidence naturally follows. This doesn't mean you don't have areas in which you want to grow. It means that you love yourself through the process of growth. You trust that you are constantly evolving and that your worth is not contingent upon where you are in your journey, but rather on the fact that you are worthy of love and respect at every stage. One of the most profound aspects of self-love and confidence is the ability to set boundaries. When you love yourself, you know what is best for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. You understand that saying no is a form of self-care and you don't feel guilty for prioritizing your own needs. This ability to protect your energy is not only empowering, but it also sends a clear message to others about how you expect to be treated. People are drawn to this because it signals strength and self-respect. When you hold firm to your boundaries and respect yourself, others will follow suit, treating you with the same level of respect you have for yourself. The energy you radiate when you love yourself and exude confidence is magnetic. People are naturally attracted to those who are comfortable in their own skin. There is something incredibly powerful about someone who doesn't seek external validation, because they have already validated themselves. This magnetic energy draws others in because it feels genuine. It's not about trying to impress or win over others, it's about being authentically yourself, which is the most attractive thing you can be. When you stand confidently in who you are, you show others the importance of embracing their own uniqueness and being unapologetically themselves. Confidence and self-love also influence the way you engage in relationships. When you love yourself, you do not settle for less than you deserve. and you are not afraid to walk away from situations that do not serve your highest good. You understand that your happiness and peace are paramount, and that you do not need to compromise your values or desires for the sake of someone else's approval. This clarity and strength are incredibly attractive. Relationships built on mutual respect and self-love are healthier and more fulfilling, because both partners come from a place of strength, rather than neediness or insecurity. Another powerful aspect of self-love and confidence is the ability to take risks and step outside of your comfort zone. When you love yourself, you trust your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You know that even if you fail or face setbacks, you are worthy of love, and your value is not diminished by your mistakes. Confidence allows you to take bold steps in your career, relationships, and personal growth. You are not afraid to chase your dreams because you believe in your potential and know that you are capable of achieving great things. This fearless approach to life is magnetic, and others are drawn to your boldness and determination. Self-love and confidence are deeply interconnected. One cannot truly exist without the other. When you love yourself, you automatically build confidence. And when you are confident, it is a natural expression of your self-love. This combination not only transforms your relationship with yourself, but also the way others perceive and interact with you. People are naturally drawn to those who love themselves because it creates a sense of safety, trust, and respect. You become a reflection of the love and respect you give yourself, and that energy is incredibly attractive. The beauty of self-love and confidence is that they are not dependent on external circumstances. They are internal qualities that you can cultivate at any moment. When you choose to love yourself and embody confidence, you take control of your life and your reality. You create a space where you no longer seek approval or validation, but instead you become a beacon of strength, authenticity, and magnetism. This powerful energy radiates outwards, attracting all the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. And it all starts with loving and believing in yourself. Living as though your desires are already fulfilled is a powerful way to align yourself with the life you want. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change or for things to fall into place, you create the feeling of having everything you desire right now. This mindset shift is not just about pretending or imagining, but about fully embodying the belief that you already have what you want. By doing so, you align your thoughts, actions, and energy with the reality you wish to create. Living in the end result helps you remove the feeling of lack or need, replacing it with the belief that your desires are already a part of your present experience. The core of living in the end is the understanding that your current thoughts and feelings are the building blocks of your future reality. It's easy to focus on what you don't have yet, but when you choose to act, think, and feel as if you already possess your desires, you begin to attract the very experiences, people, and circumstances that mirror that belief. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the right conditions to act. It's about stepping into the reality you want right now and living from that space. You start to see the world not as a place where you are lacking, but as a place where everything you desire is already available to you. When you live in the end, you begin to let go of the attachment to the process or the journey. Often we become fixated on how things will unfold or when they will happen. But living in the end means releasing the need to know every detail. Instead of focusing on the obstacles or challenges, you trust that everything is unfolding perfectly in its own time. This trust comes from the belief that the outcome is already secured, and all that is left is for you to align with it mentally and emotionally. You allow the universe to work out the details, knowing that it will bring your desires to you in the best possible way. One of the most powerful shifts that happen when you start living in the end is that you stop waiting for external validation. You no longer seek approval from others or wait for someone to tell you that you are worthy of success, love, or happiness. Instead, you assume that you already have what you want. When you live in the end result, you stop measuring your worth by what you've achieved or what you lack. Your sense of fulfillment and value comes from within. This is incredibly freeing because it removes the need for external recognition. You don't need anyone else to confirm that you are on the right path or that you deserve what you desire, because you already believe you are worthy. In relationships, living in the end means acting as though the love, connection, and respect you desire are already a part of your life. It means walking through the world as though you are already in the kind of relationship you want to have, whether that is romantic, familial, or professional. You treat yourself and others with the same love, respect, and appreciation that you would if you were already in the ideal relationship. This energy shifts your interactions with others, as people are drawn to the confident, self-assured person who already believes they are deserving of love. It also helps you release the fear of rejection or not being good enough, because you are already living as though you are accepted, loved, and valued. Living in the end also applies to your career or any other area of life you want to improve. Instead of waiting for external factors to change, like getting the promotion, landing the job, or receiving recognition, you begin to show up as though you already hold that position. You work with confidence, knowing that the recognition and success are already on their way to you. You no longer wait for others to tell you that you are capable or deserving. You act as if you already have the success you desire. This mindset naturally influences your actions, decisions, and interactions, allowing you to seize opportunities and perform at your highest level. You stop doubting your abilities because you know deep down that your success is already secured. The beauty of living in the end is that it removes the anxiety and stress that come from constantly chasing after your desires. When you live in the end result, you free yourself from the pressure of needing to achieve or get somewhere. Instead of constantly striving and feeling like something is missing, you embrace the present moment as though you are already living the life you've always dreamed of. This sense of peace and contentment is magnetic, attracting more of what you want into your life. You stop chasing and instead you allow things to come to you effortlessly because you have already embraced the reality of having them. Another significant aspect of living in the end is that it helps you break free from the patterns of fear and doubt that often hold us back. When you live in the end, fear of failure, rejection, or loss becomes irrelevant because you already know that your desires are manifesting. You trust in your ability to create your reality and understand that setbacks are simply part of the process, not indicators that your desires won't come true. You stop questioning whether you will ever achieve what you want, because you know that it is already yours. This unwavering trust in the outcome allows you to move forward with confidence, even in the face of challenges. The key to living in the end is consistency. It requires that you consistently maintain the mindset that your desires are already a part of your life. This may require shifting your thoughts and actions at first, but over time, living in the end becomes second nature. As you continue to embody the feeling of fulfillment, success, and love, your outer world begins to reflect the inner reality you have created. The more you believe that everything you want is already yours, the more you will see evidence of it in your life. You become a magnet for the experiences, people, and opportunities that align with your vision, and your life begins to unfold in beautiful, unexpected ways. The internal dialogue we have with ourselves shapes our reality more than we often realize. Every thought, belief, and statement that we repeat to ourselves has a profound effect on the way we experience the world. These inner conversations are not just fleeting thoughts, they are powerful messages that we send to ourselves about who we are, what we deserve, and what is possible for us. What we say to ourselves in moments of doubt, fear, joy, and confidence ultimately determines the course of our lives. It is essential then to become aware of the nature of our inner conversations and to ensure that they support our highest potential. One of the most critical aspects of inner conversations is the realization that they are often shaped by past experiences, societal conditioning, and the opinions of others. Many of us carry unconscious beliefs about our worth, capabilities, and place in the world that were formed long ago. These beliefs may have been influenced by family dynamics, childhood experiences, or external feedback. Often these conversations are filled with self-criticism, doubt, and limitation, causing us to question our ability to succeed or to feel worthy of love and happiness. However, it is possible to change these internal narratives. By consciously choosing new thoughts and beliefs, we can begin to reshape the way we see ourselves and our potential. Changing the way we speak to ourselves starts with awareness. It requires tuning in to the subtle messages we send ourselves throughout the day. How do we talk to ourselves when we make a mistake? Are we kind and forgiving, or do we engage in self-criticism? Do we believe in our own worth, or do we doubt our ability to achieve our dreams? Often we may not realize how negative or limiting our inner conversations can be. Yet these internal messages can create a sense of self-doubt that holds us back from pursuing opportunities and experiencing life to the fullest. Once we become aware of the nature of our inner dialogue, we can begin to shift it. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing negative thoughts, but rather consciously reframing them into more positive, empowering statements. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," you can replace that with, "I am worthy of success and happiness." If you hear yourself say, "I always fail," challenge that thought by reminding yourself of your past successes and affirming that you have the ability to overcome challenges. By consciously changing the way we speak to ourselves, we begin to change our perception of ourselves and our abilities. This shift in inner conversation gradually builds self-confidence, resilience, and a deep belief in our potential. Another powerful way to change our inner conversations is to replace fear-based thoughts with thoughts rooted in trust and possibility. Fear often manifests in our inner dialogue as worry, doubt, or a sense of impending failure. These thoughts can paralyze us and prevent us from taking the necessary steps toward our goals. Instead of allowing fear to dominate our internal conversation, we can consciously choose to trust in our ability to navigate challenges and find solutions. When we replace fear with trust in ourselves, we open up to new possibilities and experiences. For example, when facing a difficult decision, instead of thinking, "I'm not sure what to do, I'll probably mess it up," we can shift our inner dialogue to something like, "I trust myself to make the right decision, and I am capable of handling whatever comes my way." Another important aspect of inner conversations is the way we speak about our relationships with others. Often our inner dialogue reflects the way we view others, and this can have a significant impact on the dynamics of our relationships. If we constantly tell ourselves that others are critical, untrustworthy, or distant, we may begin to attract those types of people into our lives. Conversely, when we speak to ourselves with the belief that others are kind, supportive, and loving, we create an environment where healthy, nurturing relationships can flourish. The way we talk to ourselves about others is a reflection of how we view the world around us. By choosing to see others in a positive light, we change the energy we bring to our interactions and attract more of the same into our lives. Furthermore, our inner conversations can have a profound effect on our physical well-being. Negative thoughts and stress often manifest as physical tension, fatigue, or illness. The mind and body are deeply connected, and the way we speak to ourselves can influence our overall health. When we engage in negative self-talk or harbor negative beliefs about our health, we may unintentionally create physical symptoms that reflect those thoughts. On the other hand, when we speak to ourselves with kindness and compassion, we can foster a sense of relaxation and well-being that supports our physical health. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm always tired and run down," we can shift our inner conversation to, "I am taking care of my body, and I am feeling energized and healthy." This simple shift can help us feel more vibrant and motivated to take positive actions toward our health. One of the most transformative aspects of inner conversations is the ability to rewrite the stories we tell ourselves. Many of us carry old stories about who we are and what we can achieve. These stories are often based on past experiences, failures, or limitations. However, we have the power to change these stories at any moment. By consciously choosing to tell ourselves a new, empowering narrative, we can create a future that is not bound by the past. For example, instead of seeing yourself as someone who has always struggled with money, you can begin telling yourself a new story about abundance and financial success. This shift in narrative can lead to a shift in actions, opportunities, and outcomes, allowing us to create a new reality. The key to transforming our inner conversations is to remember that we are in control. The thoughts we think, the words we speak to ourselves, and the stories we tell ourselves shape the way we experience the world. By becoming aware of our inner dialogue and choosing to change it, we can create a more empowering, positive, and fulfilling life. Our inner conversations are not just idle chatter, they are the foundation of our beliefs, actions, and experiences. By cultivating a mindset of self-love, trust, and possibility, we open ourselves up to the full potential of who we can become. Faith in yourself and the universe is one of the most empowering and transformative beliefs you can cultivate. It's the understanding that no matter what circumstances or challenges you face, you are capable of handling them, and that there is a greater force in the universe guiding you toward your highest good. This kind of faith is not about blind belief, but about trusting in your inner strength and the support that surrounds you. It's about knowing that everything, both within and outside of you, is aligned to bring you what you need for growth and fulfillment. Having faith in yourself means recognizing your own power. It's the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and manifesting the life you desire. This faith comes from knowing that you have everything you need within you to succeed. It's not about waiting for external validation or permission from others, it's about realizing that you are already enough. When you believe in your abilities, you approach life with confidence and determination, knowing that you are equipped to handle whatever comes your way. It doesn't mean that you won't face challenges, but rather that you trust in your capacity to overcome them. Faith in yourself also requires a deep sense of self-love and self-compassion. It's the recognition that you are worthy of success and happiness, regardless of your past or present circumstances. When you truly believe in yourself, you stop doubting your potential and start taking action toward your dreams. This faith allows you to take risks, try new things, and move forward without fear of failure. You trust that even if things don't work out as planned, you will learn from the experience and grow stronger. It is a belief that no matter what happens, you are always moving closer to your goal, even if the path is not always straight. In addition to faith in yourself, having faith in the universe or a higher power brings a sense of peace and reassurance. It is the understanding that you are not alone in this journey and that there is an invisible force supporting your efforts. Whether you call it the universe, fate, divine will, or any other name, this force is always working to align circumstances in your favor. Faith in the universe means trusting that everything that happens, whether it seems good or bad in the moment, is part of a larger plan for your growth and fulfillment. It is the understanding that sometimes the challenges you face are not roadblocks, but stepping stones leading you toward a better future. When you have faith in the universe, you release the need for control. You stop trying to micromanage every aspect of your life and instead trust that things are unfolding as they should. This trust allows you to let go of anxiety, fear, and doubt, which often arise from the need to control outcomes. Instead of obsessing over the how and when, you focus on taking inspired action and staying aligned with your values. You trust that everything you need will come to you at the right time, and that the universe has a way of bringing the right people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life. This shift in perspective brings a deep sense of relief, as you realize that you are not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are supported, and all you need to do is take the next step with faith and confidence. Having faith in yourself and the universe also means cultivating patience. When you trust the process of life, you understand that things take time to manifest. It's easy to become discouraged when things don't happen immediately or when you don't see the results of your efforts right away. However, having faith means being patient and trusting that everything is unfolding at the right pace. You understand that growth is often gradual and that your efforts are not in vain, even when you don't see immediate returns. This patience allows you to remain focused on your goals without getting caught up in frustration or disappointment. Faith in yourself and the universe is also about resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and there will be times when things don't go according to plan. However, having faith means that you don't give up in the face of adversity. You keep moving forward, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Faith allows you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed strength and determination. You trust that even in moments of difficulty, you are being guided toward a better future. This resilience is what allows you to keep going when others might give up. and it's what ultimately leads to success. One of the most important aspects of having faith in yourself and the universe is the ability to let go of limiting beliefs. Often we hold on to beliefs that tell us we are not good enough, that we don't deserve success, or that we are incapable of achieving our dreams. These beliefs stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or fear of failure. However, when you have faith in yourself, you begin to see through these limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts. You recognize that these beliefs do not define you and that you have the power to create new, more supportive beliefs that align with your true potential. This shift in mindset opens the door to endless possibilities and allows you to step into the life you truly desire. Faith in yourself and the universe is ultimately about surrendering to the flow of life. It's about trusting that everything is happening for your highest good, even when it doesn't look the way you expect. When you surrender control, you allow life to unfold in a way that is more beautiful, exciting, and fulfilling than you could have ever imagined. You stop resisting change and start embracing the unknown, knowing that the universe has your back. With this faith, you are able to move forward with confidence, knowing that everything you desire is already on its way to you. You simply need to stay aligned with your vision and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Having faith in yourself and the universe is not a passive act, it requires active participation. It means taking inspired action, trusting your intuition, and being open to the signs and opportunities that come your way. It's about cultivating a mindset of possibility, abundance, and trust. When you live with faith in yourself and the universe, you open yourself up to a world of infinite potential, where anything is possible and where you are always supported on your journey.